Good afternoon. I'm Laurel Fairworth.
And I'm Ellen Barkann. Welcome to The Cutting Edge.
We are very excited today to have with us Anne King-Lagos. She is the founder of Realm Jewelry, which I personally love, so I'm very excited.
Gorgeous.
Thank you for being with us. Welcome.
It's so nice to be here. Thank you for having me.
So I think that people would like to know about your background, your story, how you got here, and how you made a very successful business. So how about if you share with us your story?
All right. I'll start with when I was 17, I came to Philadelphia to go to college, and I went to be a photographer. Couldn't stand the smell of the dark room, didn't like being in the dark.
There went that. You were born 20 years too early.
That's true. And I took an elective in a jewelry class, and I fell in love. I fell in love with metals. I love sculpture. Sparkle's nice too. And 45 years later and 4 jewelry companies later, here we are. And I created Realm because at this point in time, I am not working to create a company for anyone else, so I can do whatever I want. And I wanted to wear jewelry that was strong and bold, yet delicate, rock starish, a little mix of everything. And I love sterling silver. I have created on QVC a sterling silver line. I co-founded and created Lagos jewelry as well, which is beautiful, I love. And I love sterling silver, but it doesn't go with everything.
Right.
So I created the shades of Realm, which we're seeing right here. And what that means is I do everything that is sterling silver. Everything on this counter is sterling silver. And then we do a high luxe level plating of 18 karat gold, 18 karat rose gold, and the black is black ruthenium, which is a platinum alloy. And it really makes it fun to wardrobe. And I love mixing the metals, popping it with some sparkle, as we have here.
I'm holding myself back. I just want to let you know that I'm sure you, right.
And everything is created by collections. We have 7 collections, an 8th one coming out this spring.
Oh.
And the collections all have to do with the name of the company, which is Realm. I didn't create it after my name because in 45 years, I have talked to a lot of women, learned a lot about what they like, don't like, and then I found that we ended up talking about our hair, men, whatever, our weight.
You're looking at me when you're saying this, Anne. I don't like that. It was the pre-conversation.
So I realized, we're kind of self-deprecating.
Right.
And I really wanted to, we encourage one another, we get behind one another, we support one another, and I think it's about us really owning our own strengths and our weaknesses. So I created Realm, which stands for a little nod to my brother who named me Anne Elizabeth King after Princess Anne and Queen Elizabeth. So I named it Realm because it means world, community, kingdom.
Oh.
So this is our kingdom, this is our realm, and it's really about being your own empress. I don't know if you can see that.
Okay.
Being your own empress is being your best self. And so all the collections have names that are created to inspire and motivate you to be your best self, be your own empress. We have the domain elements that are
Can you point out some of them or just your hand so we can?
There is an earring right here.
Okay.
And the icon at the top is the domain. This represents us.
Okay.
And it embodies
Beautiful.
Oh, they're so
home,
light.
protection,
Are
and
they?
life.
They look so heavy.
They look heavy, but they're gorgeous and they're
they're
light
really
as could
light.
be.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Okay. I'm sorry. So
Beautiful.
yes.
I
Sorry,
was on
we interrupted
QVC
you.
for 12 years, and you cannot sell an earring unless it is below a certain weight. So we
Really?
really learned how to make a nice light earring and have it balance on the ear.
That's so perfect because I'm such a baby and I hate when my earlobes pull. Like my mother calls me the princess and the pea. That's perfect for me.
How does it look?
They look beautiful.
I think they're calling
I think you
my
should
name.
run.
So anyway, this is.
You
they
too
were
can
over
have
here.
one.
Okay. Yes. Thank you.
And then when we put the domain together, we have, with the Shades of Realm Empress Insignia ring. This is the largest luxe size. We do it in a medium and a smaller square as well. And there are 4 of the elements that you may not be able to quite see there, but there's 4 elements that you can put together that create the insignia, the crest of the brand. And that stands for family bond and power that brings us together at a place of strength and unity. And then we move into 5, 6 other of the collections. I do have on my Rain Thoughtfully cuffs. This is the mantra.
I was going to
of the
say, you
brand.
have lots of stuff here. Okay,
Yeah.
so show us the...
Not to interrupt you, but does each line have earrings, a ring, a necklace? Is it
They
like
do.
a complete, it's a collection?
Yeah, so you
It's
can
everyone's
wardrobe as you need
got
to,
it,
which
got
we
it,
can
got
get
it.
into in a bit.
Okay.
And you can also mix them.
Yes.
I'm not, if you like something of one collection, you can
Right,
mix
right.
and match, right?
Absolutely,
Okay.
and you can mix the shades of realm. I have on a two-tone here, which I know everyone at home is very
beautiful.
comfortable with.
It is.
And
Yeah.
you know, we've been wearing two-tone metals for years, but sometimes you want a major gold look. And when you look at this necklace right here, this is all gold, as is the one in here.
I'm trying to see it on the screen.
Yeah, me
so
too.
behind it.
I think
Okay, if we
we'll
hold it
look
up,
more
yeah.
to
Yeah,
the
yeah,
other collections.
Yeah,
I'll
we'll
you.
show it more in
Those are
depth to everybody.
beautiful. I love
so don't
those,
worry,
yeah.
we were going to pick them up.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you just need to wear all gold. It's a warmer tone. It mixes better with what you have on, and then you can pop it with some sparkle as well. One thing I do want to show you down here are these rings. When I go out for black tie, this is what I wear.
Beautiful.
I'll put together a couple of these, and I'll
Right.
show you what I mean.
Yeah, I want
What
to
I
see.
like is
I
you
want to
can-
see this one go on.
This
The one with
Yeah.
the thing.
The
So you
one,
don't
that,
poke-
the one
right.
that keeps your fingers still.
One of them has fallen onto my finger. How do you like that? Woo!
That's
you make that up?
beautiful.
Somehow it got on here.
Should have left my
So
rings
this
off.
is a great look. You can wear these simply by themselves. They're all
Right,
substantial,
right.
beautiful on their own, but then you can start stacking them.
That's what I like.
We have 3 different widths that stack together, so you can create. I have them on my finger now as well. So you see, there's even
Right,
a
right.
wider,
Yeah,
we can
yeah.
see it on camera
wider
here.
span.
Right, right.
And it's really fun. Really
And it
fun.
always makes it look different.
Always
So it
makes
doesn't
it
look
look
like you're wearing the
Yes,
same ring.
yeah,
Or
yeah.
sometimes, I don't know about,
Or you
your
can just wear
fingers.
4. I mean,
One,
yeah,
you can
yeah.
wear one, you can wear
Yeah,
2, you can wear 3.
yeah.
And sometimes you're swollen or something, so you don't want to have all, you want to just have 1 or 2.
Right, right. Or sometimes you're not as just, I mean, these are stacks, and sometimes I'll just wear 2 of them. Like if I'm just running out
Right,
to the
right,
drugstore,
right.
I'll just put 2 of them on. I don't feel
But
like
we need
putting them
we
on.
need all of them so we can.
We must own all of them.
We just just
We
wear
must not wear them all at the same time. But
So it's very easy to wardrobe. You can wear them very toned down, very simple, and then you can make them more elaborate and elegant for evening.
What I'm curious about is for other women who are watching is how did you went to school, you fell in love with this, this career, and you started to pursue it. What do you think is advice for other women about building a successful career, a successful brand, a successful company?
I think you really have to be passionate about what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you like what you're doing, it's not a job, and it takes a lot of long hours to create a business. It's really 24/7. You're always working towards it. And when you love it, it makes it easy to do that. I also think you need to stay focused. You can't be something for everyone. So you need to create that focus of your brand and stay true to that brand. Always come back to that meaning or what it is that you're trying to create with whatever materials you're working with.
it's important advice because I feel like as women, people always have an opinion on what you should be doing. Oh, why don't you try this? But and it must take a lot of energy to stay. No, this is my brand. This is what I'm doing. I feel like we always are trying to please everyone.
Yes,
ourselves
we are, aren't
last.
we?
Yes, I mean, in a way that's good, but in a way I think it probably doesn't lead to a successful company because you have to stay true to who you are and let the public or whoever's buying your product catch up with it, and that's who you are.
And also know that's you're not going to be a brand for everybody.
And that's going to be what we call your market fit. When you find your market fit, it will fall in place because it's the styling they love, it's the price points that they can afford. And actually that's one thing that I did want to create in this collection is to have an affordable product, because if you had this ring in solid gold, it would be $4,000.
I was going to say that one looks
yeah.
like a heavy one.
Yeah, yeah.
This is $550 in the sterling silver with the 18 karat gold. And then this ring,
One of the
in
stacks.
the center, this big one in the center,
Right.
would probably be, I don't know, 15, 20,000.
Sure, easily.
Right.
Yeah.
And this is $500. And this is in the actual 18 karat gold with the CZ Blanc, and in the sterling silver with the CZ Blanc, it's $400. So all of our prices start out with the sterling being the least expensive, and then as you add the stones or the metal colors, the labor and the materials layer on and the prices go up. The black ruthenium is in the middle, and then the CZs are both the same. And I use CZs, cupric zirconia, because they are affordable. Again, if this were diamond, this rate
Right.
just goes
Sure,
up, right?
sure.
And all of this is real jewelry. It is fine master jewelry made.
Yes.
The reason I wanted that is it gives you that substantial quality. It feels just like high-end designers that use solid gold and diamonds. And each stone in our cubic zirconian sets are individually set by hand with 4 prongs. So when I'm looking at an earring like this, there are 160 stones here that each have 4 prongs. So this is very labor intensive to set.
Is it made here? Where is it? Where's your jeweler?
I actually make it in Thailand. I've been there several times. Wonderful people that really want to please you and make beautiful things. The most of their jewelry is made in Europe, so that Europe has very high standards of jewelry. And you know, I used to make the jewelry here, and it's very difficult because as we are growing older and people are retiring and the young people are coming up, they don't want to get their hands dirty. They don't want to do a craft. They want to be pharmacists and doctors and lawyers. So that's starting to come back, which I'm happy to hear. And we're starting to work with some of those people here. So.
But you're still designing all of this.
Yes, I do design all of this.
Yeah.
I can tell that this is, you know,
it's a labor of love,
yes, it's so beautiful, it's so feminine, but yet it's these have timeless.
It's strong.
I mean, I'm not trying to be a promo for you, but obviously I'm very biased myself. But I just think this stuff is so great because it's hard to walk a line, and like you said, affordable. So that kind of leads me to, what has been your biggest success, or what has been your biggest, you know, achievement that you say, you know, I'm really proud that I did this, beside the individual pieces and building the line? Is there something about building a business that you look back on now with the length of your time that you've been in the industry and say, this is really so fulfilling to me?
It's really about the women that I work with that love the jewelry, that buy the jewelry. You know, we have a camaraderie between us, as we do as women.
Right.
You know, and it's loving the love of fashion, the love of beautiful things, the love of wanting to accessorize, wardrobe, and embellish yourself, the love of wanting to be beautiful, be your best self. And after all these years, you know, in my 20s, I didn't feel that way necessarily. So as you move on in life, this is something I think that you start to become more comfortable with yourself. You start to enjoy and appreciate beautiful things, and you start to share that with other people. And that's really everything that I do is really about the woman, you and me, and it's exciting, and how we can feel beautiful, and how we can just have fun together.
I would think as prevalent as it is, there must be times where you've been out and you see somebody wearing it must
jewelry,
be so cool,
yes,
wouldn't it be?
Right.
So this collection, this business is about 5 years old, so I am actually starting to have that happen.
That must be
it's really
so
fun.
cool.
Yes, we do a lot of events. That's mostly where we sell, out in the public arena. We've had a great fall lineup. We're in about 8 Bloomingdales that we're doing pop-ups in our, you can go to explorearound.com to find out our event schedule. And we have a lot of other areas that we're delving into. We went to Preakness last summer. We just did the Pennsylvania Convention for Women, which was really exciting. And a lot of the women that are clients of mine came by to say hello and make another purchase.
I know and I know you're very charitable. Unfortunately, we have to take a break, but we're going to do a tease because we're going to come back and put jewelry on and talk about holiday specials. So stay tuned.
Share their story. Over 285,000 viewers are tuning in to RVN TV shows monthly. We guarantee a great experience that you'll be sharing with everyone you know while increasing your personal and company's brand awareness. But what is your brand? According to Forbes, it's a combination of your logo, your product, your design and feel, and your personality. Did you know that aside from being a guest, we offer even more opportunity to boost your brand? Adding your company logo and website on screen during your interview will allow viewers to recognize your brand instantly. Incorporating images and video clips is another great way to showcase your product during your live segment. Let viewers see how good you really are. And most importantly, there's you and your interview. For less than the cost of a newspaper, direct mail, or a magazine ad, you can leave our studio and within 48 hours have a permanent digital copy of your live segment to link to your social media, embed into your company website, or use in email marketing. Investing in your brand is so very important, and we can't wait to have you as a guest.
Shelter dogs aren't broken. They've simply experienced more life If they were human, we would call them wise. They would be the ones with tales to tell and stories to write, the ones dealt a bad hand who responded with courage. Do not pity a shelter dog. Adopt one.
Say we've got grit, and we'll take it as a compliment. Because it's our uncommon drive, our spark within, that brings us together and sets us apart. We are temple made. And when others take shortcuts, when others take breaks, when others take the easy way, we take charge.
Add us on social media to watch bloopers, behind-the-scenes footage, previews, and more.
I work 13 hours a day, 6 days a week. So when I'm off the clock, I gotta get stuff done. So when I need a snack, I need something healthy, tasty, and easy to eat. Like wonderful pistachios without the shells. They're protein-powered, delicious, and great on the go. And that's perfect for me. Thanks, Liz. A woman without a lot of time.
Whether you're a gourmet cook or just want to eat like one, visit Rostelli Market Fresh, your home for the freshest, locally sourced ingredients to please everyone who loves great food. Our organic meats, quality seafood, and free-range poultry are cut fresh to order. Chefs create culinary-inspired prep foods made fresh every day, which pair nicely with our vast selection of fine wines and spirits. Choose from handmade pastas, artisan cheeses, organic produce, and grocery items, all from the finest purveyors. Rostelli Market Fresh, from our family to yours.
RVN TV is a platform for people of any industry to share their story. Over 285,000 viewers are tuning in to RVN TV shows monthly. We guarantee a great experience that you'll be sharing with everyone you know while increasing your personal and company's brand awareness. But what is your brand? According to Forbes, it's a combination of your logo, your product, your design and feel, and your personality. Did you know that aside from being a guest, we offer even more opportunity to boost your brand? Adding your company logo and website on screen during your interview will allow viewers to recognize your brand instantly. Incorporating images and video clips is another great way to showcase your product during your live segment. Let viewers see how good you really are. And most importantly, there's you and your interview. For less than the cost of a newspaper, direct mail, or a magazine ad, you can leave our studio and within 48 hours have a permanent digital copy of your live segment to link to your social media, embed into your company website, or use in email marketing. Investing in your brand is so very important, and we can't wait to have you as a guest.
Shelter dogs aren't broken. They've simply experienced more life. If they were human, we would call them wise. They would be the ones with tales to tell and stories to write, the ones dealt a bad hand who responded with courage. Do not pity a shelter dog. Adopt one.
Say we've got grit, and we'll take it as a compliment. Because it's our uncommon drive, our spark within, that brings us together and sets us apart. We are temple made. And when others take shortcuts, when others take breaks, when others take the easy way, we take charge.
Add us on social media to watch bloopers, behind-the-scenes footage, previews, and more.
I work 13 hours a day, 6 days a week. So when I'm off the clock, I gotta get...
We're back on the cutting edge. We are here with the beautiful Richelle, the beautiful Julia. They are Realm Empresses, which Laurel and I have become. Show your ring, yes, during the
So
first break.
things are falling on us and into our pocketbooks, but don't tell Ann. Oh, there she is.
So I have a question. My instinct for jewelry is always to go dainty. I wear like dainty rings, but every time I wear something that's like big and bulky and then I look back on it, I'm like, wow, that looks really good. Am I a chicken? Like, how do you know as a woman, like, you know, that you're sort of muting your own style?
I think it's like anything. You just have to try and experiment and have fun with it. You know, I think one thing that's good is to start with a necklace. You can see here we have some pendants that are very delicate. There's a number of them there together. And then we have a major statement necklace here, as well as some great big pendants, a small necklace here, and then chains. Chains are really coming back this year and getting bolder. The nice thing about putting the necklace on, because then you can see what type of an earring you want to wear. You can wear this big earring with this necklace. It's going to also be what you're wearing, how you're wearing your hair.
Okay.
That's another thing I never do. I never wear, like, I love big earrings, but then I never put a necklace on, but that's not a style. That's
well,
not
the other
in
thing is,
style now.
I'm not a big necklace person either. I do have one on today, but I love wearing a statement earring most of the time.
Yeah, me
Really?
too.
You know,
but
there's
that looks
something
good.
impactful about it.
Beautiful earrings and a beautiful necklace, and I'm afraid to do that. I don't know why.
And some people can carry it off. I have a lot of women come and they put stuff on and it's like, wow, I never would have thought to do that.
Right.
Because it works with them. It's a whole picture. It's just not about putting the jewelry on.
Right.
It's about what you're wearing, your hair again. You know, are you going to have? It's a winter and a big heavy coat. You know, it's mixing it all together and having fun with it. So it's like anything. When you go and you buy, you need some pants, you need some tops, you need a dress, a skirt, a heel, a flat. When you get into jewelry, it's really the same thing. It's about the silhouettes. So we have the necklines here, and then we can move down. When I do wear a major earring, I tend to do a nice bracelet with it and rings. So I've got enough on throughout my body where it all works and brings it together. You can layer. We have Julia here that is wearing the sterling silver and the 18-karat rose over sterling. She's got the rose gold earring, the sterling in the center, the sterling in the outside outlining the rose gold. And it works really well with her outfit. We could put
She looks great.
She looks great.
So young girls can look good. Us older gals can also.
Hey,
It is ageless.
jewelry makes you ageless,
It's
right?
really about your own style, and that is why I like to make, you know, smaller, more delicate, as well as larger pieces. We were looking at the rings that I know you have one on, Laurel.
Yes.
So this is the high-profile stack rings. These are pretty much what most people are used to wearing, low-profile
Is
stack
this one
rings.
ring or is that three different
These
rings?
are 3 rings.
Wow,
And
that's
each,
so cool.
each one
So
is
you can-
individual, so you can actually wear this on its own. They're all substantial. You could wear just 2. And I'm a uniform girl, so I tend to wear this a lot, and then I'll switch it and put the CZ Blanc here.
Right.
The CZ Noir, the black, and the CZ Blanc is the white. So let me give you an idea of price points here. Every ring you're looking at here individually in the gold, whether it's the yellow gold or the rose gold, are $200. And then in the sterling, these are each $150. So most of the rings we have start at $100. I would say the majority of the collections are $100 to $600, and then of course the statement pieces go over that.
Right.
This is actually several necklaces
Oh,
together.
wow, they're all
that is
rings.
so much
That's so
fun.
cool, yeah.
So I have put the black ruthenium and the 18-karat gold. You could put any of them together here.
My neck is crying out. It's
I know.
very happy here.
It has
right.
your name
I
on
see
it.
that I didn't
saw it in
wear any
there.
jewelry on purpose.
Okay.
Okay.
We got you covered. So right here, I don't have them linked together. They're each individually 16 and 18 inch. So you see they set differently on your chest than they do if you wear them like this.
Right, right.
And the nice thing about this is it does come with a bracelet. I believe Richelle is wearing that.
Yeah, let's see,
And
Richelle.
the bracelet is 7.5 inches, and when you link in a bracelet, it actually puts more of the mystery catch, the coronet catch here. These I can actually take on and off without looking. I've created this to be like your spring ring, but I took that hook off. So
Right.
it could be beautiful and feel nice on the body. Jewelry has to feel nice on the body. How did you feel when you put that ring on with the silk fit?
Like $1 million, okay? For a lot less. For a lot less. That's right. So Richelle, I know that you're a brand ambassador. You wear the jewelry.
Absolutely.
So tell us how you feel when you're wearing the jewelry.
I feel beautiful. I mean, I met Anne about 6 months ago. I was a customer.
Right.
And I fell in love with her story as much as I did with the actual jewelry. So I feel beautiful expressing myself internally and being able to have beautiful things on me. So I've got a win-win in Anne.
Well, that's true, and I also, like you were telling us that we had mentioned that the jewelry can be for all different ages.
Absolutely.
And I want to ask Anne in a second about if there's anything she would suggest for women of different decades. But I know that you have some interesting things going, not to divulge, but about that you have a book coming.
Well, absolutely, and I met her at the perfect time in my life. When I was in my 20s, I was looking for certain things. I was doing mass market, big, bright, neon. I was in the 80s.
Right. We can relate.
And with that awareness that comes in your 30s, you choose different things.
Right.
The awareness that comes in your 40s, as well as the challenges that come, when you're in your 40s. When you're in your 50s, I am now a golden girl. Then I'm looking for different things. I'm looking for things that are beautiful, and I identify with Realm that way.
And what about Julia? Just not to interrupt, remember your question, but you're completely on the other end of it. You're in your 20s.
Younger.
So what drew you to Realm?
My mom has always loved Anne's jewelry, so I kind of have always followed Anne's jewelry that way. And I emailed Anne one day, and I got lucky enough that she needed someone on her team.
You lucked out. So, which goes back to Anne, are there any suggestions that you would have? Anybody can wear anything. There's no right and wrong. But are there any things that you think, particularly for women in their 30s or women in their 40s, or do you just say go for what you know?
No, it's who we are. I mean, I will tell you, I'm 65. I'm very proud of my age. I feel like I'm not 18, but maybe 30. And I still dress in jeans all the time and my high heels, and why would I change, right? And Richelle has on an earring that actually comes in.
That is cool.
Yeah, it's really
cool.
cool.
That is great earring.
These are the exclamation. Maybe look at the camera so you can see that little.
It's like,
and I love this earring because it's 3 inches long. It comes in a 2-inch. I hardly ever sell the 2-inch. It has a lot to do with the length of your neck and the curve of your chin and face, and they angle in towards you, so they really are just this elegance. And this works with this necklace. It's very delicate. You could actually wear these earrings with nothing, no neck, and a great ring, with a bracelet or not a bracelet, but just, they are the statement piece. You don't have to have a lot on. Layering is big right now, but let's face it, we don't always need to layer, right?
Right.
I mean, you go through your life doing different things during your day and your evening, and sometimes it's just nice to just have that one pop of magnificent sculpture that sparkles and says it all.
What about for the holidays? Can we share with anyone what things you think are going to be big for either gifts or to buy for yourself if you get money, or just things to wear for the holidays? Is there anything that you could point out
I
that
turn sparkly at my holidays.
Yeah,
See? It's always nice to have some sparkle girl.
Yeah, so
is there anything I should be buying?
So these rings are great because you can wear them, even just this one,
Oh, because the one I
with
have.
no sparkle, and then I
Right.
can add my sparkle to it, either in the CZ Blanc or the CZ Noir.
Okay, so
you
rings.
can keep going.
Right.
This is a fabulous vanity ring. We call that the vanity, I think, for
Right.
obvious reasons.
Okay.
Because It's
Oh,
just
that's
got
beautiful. I
so
didn't see
much
that there.
sparkle.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
We
beautiful.
have it in the CZ Blanc and CZ Noir here.
Okay.
And it's just I think a little bit, you can wear all the metal and then pop a little bit of sparkle on your hand, and that's enough, because maybe that's what you're comfortable with.
Right.
Or if you really just want to go, I love the Tris collection. It has the two-tone or the all silver, and this is a great bracelet, very bold, very statement.
That's
That,
Oh, I love it.
You don't
Yeah.
have to do sparkle. You can just
Right,
really
right.
do an attitude. All of the bracelets we make are oval. They have great clasps to them.
I don't
so
think you
they're
should put
very
that back.
comfortable.
Yeah, that's so I spent the whole show looking at the monitor because I can't see it from over here.
I'll show you the corset cuff we do in
beautiful.
2 widths.
That is really
Isn't that
pretty.
pretty?
Okay, can I try? See, we're back here. We're having a lot of fun. I just want you to know, but I can't see what's going on
We're
here.
not really paying attention to anything.
I think Richelle has this on.
Look
Look
at
how nice
this.
this
That
looks
looks
on
so
her
beautiful.
Oh my God, and
with that ring.
This looks amazing,
complimented
doesn't
that
it?
in
Can
the
everybody
bathroom.
see?
Look how, one thing that I find that I would like to give as a tip is you can wear a bracelet, and when you don't wear a ring, your hand doesn't look finished when you're getting dressed to go out. It will finish you for work or finish you for your holiday, for any event you're going to. Look how nice that looks together. And here we have the python pattern in the two-tone all-metal sculpture, and then we have the big bling on your hand.
This is all
can
you
mix
need.
any of this
Yes.
jewelry together. You put it together the way you want. There's no wrong answer.
And you know what I like about this? You could wear this with jeans. You could wear this with, I mean, I'm in a dress, so I mean a work kind of thing. You could wear it at night.
Yeah,
So you don't
anything,
have to
yeah.
keep
You can
changing
dress
your
it up or
jewelry.
down,
Yeah.
This necklace, everyone feels is an important necklace, which it is, a statement piece. But you can wear this with a white T-shirt and jeans and go out.
Well, make your whole outfit.
And it would be, and make you
it's
look
just
finished.
fabulous.
Yeah.
It's fabulous.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
It's just about having
Did
fun
you bring
with
your
it, you know?
square?
I'm sure we can arrange that.
Is there anything, how about if you, I know we have to wrap up very soon, unfortunately. We're having such a gay old time, but I think we have to wrap
can
up
hang
soon.
out later.
But are there any events coming up that the people you would like to, beside going to your website of explorerealm.com, but is there any other things to tell you about that are coming up soon for the holidays where we might want to show up at?
Oh, please do. So next week we're going to be at the Shipley School, and I'm really excited about that. Because
Really?
we're going to give a percentage of sales back to the school.
Oh, that's awesome.
Nice.
And it's a fabulous event. Wednesday night is the opening party, cocktails at 6:30, and then it is open through Saturday. And it is open to the public, which is fabulous. I think that's really
Yeah.
great.
Very cool. And you're just bringing jewelry? Is it a part of a separate event, or it's just the
It's
jewelry
a whole event
event?
that I am participating
That's
in. Realm
awesome. Very
is
cool.
participating and giving a donation of the sales
Very
for the
cool.
whole week. Yeah.
Very cool.
I know you do a lot of philanthropic things. You've given pieces in the past to events that I've been part of, so I know that you always are very generous in giving to.
You know, it's about us working together, supporting one another, and building a great world.
Being Empresses together,
Yes.
right? So, without further ado, you must go to explorerealm.com, check out all these pieces. They're great for gifts, they're great for yourself, whatever holidays, any time of year, and definitely Realm is the way to go.
Thank you.
So we'll see
Thank
you.
you so much. It was
Yes,
great to be
well,
here.
thank
We
you
really
for
loved
being here.
having you. We
Thank you for
did.
letting us play try on.
And we will see you
We'll see you next week.
Next week. Bye. Thanks
Bye.
for being with us.